Hi, I'm Frida. Okay. Today I'm going to talk about type classification. What is it exactly? Okay. It's a system for categorizing typefaces. Okay. To learn about this topic, okay, will help you identify typefaces, classify them historically, and also help you distinguish them. Right. So it will benefit you. Okay, in learning type classification. But a word of warning before we begin this. Right. There's no single system, okay, in classifying typefaces. Okay, it's an ongoing debate which system is the best, right? So typographic organization as well as scholar, okay, always try to come up with a new system. However, there's always controversies, okay, whether how to correctly identify each of the typefaces. So sometimes, okay, it may occur that one typeface might be categorized in one category if we talk about one system. Okay, when we talk to about this typeface in another system, it might be classified in a totally different classification as well. All right, so it depends. Okay, for practical reason in this video, okay, I'm going to use the system by Stephen Colt. Okay, that's a book that he's written. Okay, it's called The Anatomy of Types. So our video will be based on this classification method. All right, okay, let's start. Right, so broadly typefaces are classified into four types. The first one is serif, sans serif, script, and decorative. However, there are numerous subclasses within each of these divisions. This video will provide you with a basic idea about these subclasses. Okay. First, let's talk about humanist serif, right? So humanist serif character was first created with a broad nib pen, so the weight of each stroke is dictated by hand pressure and writing direction. The earliest Roman typefaces that appear after hand writing also classified as humanist serif typefaces, right? So usually it have a very strong connection to calligraphy. It has oblique stress, moderate stroke contrast, and organic serif with gradual bracket. What is transitional serif? Transitional serif deviates from calligraphy more than humanist serif. The contrast between strokes is greater. The stress edges become vertical. Serif are symmetrical with brackets and have a more consistent appearance than humanist serif typefaces. Terminals are frequently round. Rational serif. In the beginning, rational typefaces were created with a pointed pen. As a result, the letter forms retain calligraphic root. Rational serif typefaces are not the same as humanist serif typefaces. It features a lot of vertical stress and a lot of stroke contrast. Serif are thin and without brackets. Contemporary serif. This category is very broad. Type designers have come up with various of design solutions to develop contemporary serif typefaces. The main characteristics are a large X height, lower stroke contrast than traditional serif typefaces. In script or engraved. Mostly traditional typefaces are influenced by penmanship or calligraphy. However, in script and engraved serif typefaces have a close tie with letter forms that are carved or chiseled on stone or hard surface. Serif can be various from wet serif, long serif, and no serif at all. Grotesque sans. Grotesque sans first appeared in print in the early to mid 18th centuries. It usually includes static forms that are based on ovals and have a moderate and vertical contrast. Stroke can shift inward at times. Neo-Grotesque sans. This style has developed from grotesque sans. These typefaces are mostly simplified. The contrast between the stroke is moderate. Horizontal terminals are common. Helvetica and Universe are two examples of neo-grotesque sans serifs. Gothic sans. Gothic sans is a grotesque style variations. There are few differences between the style, including a large X height, more simplified letter form, relatively low stroke contrast, and a narrow width. Geometric sans. Geometric sans is a geometric form-based design. Therefore, the typefaces are simple and symmetrical. They feature low stroke contrast and almost round forms. Humanist sans. This style, like humanist serif style, is heavily influenced by calligraphy. Letter forms are circular and have more stroke contrast than other sans serif classification, but they are still considered low to moderate. Neo-humanist sans. Because this style evolved from humanist sans, it is new variation of the preceding style. Round forms are more square. The contrast between the stroke is lessened. The X height are higher than it in the preceding style. Grotesque lapped. In general, the style differs from grotesque sans. It has more sophisticated main typographic traits such as ball terminals, thick bracket serif, moderate contrast, and vertical stress. The typefaces are often thick. Geometric lapped. The style structure are based on geometric shapes. Serif are frequently left unbracketed. Stroke contrast is low and only evident at junction points. Humanist slab. The typeface primary structure resembles humanist sans serif. However, they are usually unbracketed and the shape are rectangle serifs or wedge sleeve. The contrast between stroke is modest. Script. When it comes to script, they may have a variety of styles. Script typefaces are created to look like handwriting. The majority of script are slanted. So this is a brief summary about type classification, okay, that I summary for you, right? So I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time. Thank you very much.